Gather, my friends, 'cause the end times are near. Not the end of the world, but the end of your fear. So turn off the lights, make it dark now, I dare ya. Stick around for a while and I'm gonna unscare ya. Now when you were young and most things were quite swell, fear knocked on your door with a product to sell. And like most good salesmen, he cast quite a spell while selling insurance called All Is Not Well. Now, All Is Not Well came in its own case. The case that there's danger all over the place. And after you bought it, your All Is Not Well, you felt it your duty to share and to tell. So mouth to mouth was how fear procreated, with no YouTube or Facebook to disseminate it. Fear soon went viral all over the globe, using old-time religion to dispense and promote. Because fear knew the way to get globally big was to drive a false wedge between God and his kids. And that's how he came to be so domineering, by replacing God loving with, "You must be God fearing." Then fear and religion began co-creating and cooked up a symbol of fear they called Satan. As if infinite love had a worthy opponent with pitchfork in hand who could strike any moment. The concept was great for maintaining control, making people behave as if they're on parole. Because when God-fearing people are scared for their souls, they put much more silver and gold in the bowls. So business was booming and fear kept on spreading, and fear loved the credit the devil was getting, because fear itself likes to stay hidden from view and play hide and seek in its host, which is you. "I'm not afraid, I'm just angry," it shouts. "I've been mistreated and need to speak out. I'm not afraid, I'm upset and I'm caring." There's so many disguises that fear enjoys wearing. He's proud of his wardrobe because he designed it. Though he wouldn't admit it, fear's quite clothes-minded. So he doesn't realize that he's often dressed funny, wearing layers of worry, looking like a stress bunny. And when you're not looking, he dresses you too, in stress bunny outfits that don't become you. Because when you wear worry, it wears tight and stiff. From statically clinging to imagined what-ifs. Worst case scenarios fill your projector. Then fear says, "Don't worry, I'll be your protector." He shows you his life insurance policy and says, "Here's what you get when you sign up with me. You get top-notch around-the-clock security, an armored alarm system on your body, and if you're harassed, I'm your personal bouncer. And for making decisions, I'll be your guidance counselor. No more will I let you take risks that could hurt you. Just stick with me, kid, I will never desert you. Now all of your loved ones have already signed. Don't be a black sheep, join the flock, you'll be fine." So you signed up and breathed a big sigh of relief, because you thought you'd feel safer with fear as your chief. But the contract had fine print too fine to be seen, and you didn't read the clause that denied you your dreams. From then on, heart's desires that came to be birthed were blocked by your fears before they could reach earth. It seemed your new policy's whole life protection was more birth controlling than most contraception. How could you conceive of a life more abundant with fear in your ear like a cable news pundit who's yelling, "I'm telling the truth, fair and balanced," while drowning out most of your love, gifts, and talents? Now, fear says, "Get real." That's his bottom line thing. And fear learned what's real from his friend, Stephen King, whose collection of books make outstanding addictions as long as you realize you are reading fiction, which is what you can do with your own fear collection. Just transfer them all to your mind's fiction section. Because no matter how gripping a tale fear can tell, its original premise that all is not well is a bit topsy-turvy in this universe and deserves to be laughed off the face of the earth. And while you are laughing, you let in the light, which makes fear pack his bags and get on the next flight. Because he needs to feel needed, and when you choose joy, well, then fear has no choice but to be unemployed. Fear used to feel needed when lions were chasing you, gathering speed with intentions of tasting you. But nowadays, most of the lions we find are fictional cats roaming around in our minds. And when you stop feeding the cats in your head, they just go away because they're not getting fed. And with a clear head, you are free now to choose a station that's broadcasting much better news. So you get off the couch and turn off the TV and tune into WLOVE. It's got no commercials, nothing to sell, just a steady reminder that all is quite well. And all is quite well is insurance enough. You're already covered by a plan you can trust. You've got Universal, the original plan. And there's never a moment that you're not in good hands. You're no longer buying fear's insurance scam, because you know every moment you are in good hands.
You and I are pioneers, mapping out the new frontier. There's a place beyond our